are talking about another cardinal virtue, another virtue that, yes, is helped by the grace of the Lord, but is something that we can certainly work on and practice and slowly get better at each and every day of our life.
So our cardinal virtue for this month is the virtue of temperance. And it's kind of the perfect time. We're just coming off that festive season where we've had things like Halloween, Thanksgiving, and of course, Christmas.
Let's say this another way. Temperance, I can't even say the word. Temperance is a balance of how we use created goods, I think. I'm pretty sure. That's what the catechism said. I don't know. Let's go find out. All right, story time. So, when I was maybe 10 or 11 years old, some of you guys are about that age right now, I was at my cousin's wedding. There was much dancing and celebrations and just enjoyments of the evenings. And that particular night, I found out about a little beverage called, maybe you've heard of it, the Shirley Temple. It's like a mocktail, so there's obviously no booze in it. I was 12. But it's like Sprite or ginger ale and grenadine and a maraschino cherry. I love me a good cherry. And I had it, and you know what? It was really good. Everyone's hanging out, we're dancing, got a little sugar spike, and then I had another one, and I had another one, and I had another one. I mean, probably safe to say 7 or 8, maybe 9. That might be an exaggeration. Anyway, it was too much. It was too much of the Shirley, too much of the Temple, too much of the Shirley Temple mocktail, and I was sick. I got the boke, as they say over in the UK. And now, like for the rest of my life, anytime I sort of smell that grenadine, cherry, little, ooh, oh my gosh, I ruined it. I had too much of what's a good thing, and it's now ruined my ability to enjoy uh, such a such a nice beverage. So I think we think about the virtue of temperance, and it's I want to experience a good thing, a pleasurable thing, something that makes me quote unquote happy. And we hear temperance as you got to say no. You got to say no. And that's an overly negative sort of understanding of what this virtue is. When we allow ourselves to be temperate, when we allow ourselves to be temperate, we're actually allowing ourselves to create what are good things. Everything that God created is good. And when we celebrate them to the right amount, moderation, if you will, then you'll enjoy them even more. But with all these things, it can be very easy for us, especially in today. There's so much of so many, right? We live in a time of excess. So whether it's food or technology or drink or X, Y, or Z, sometimes those things can take the place of where God should be in our life. So practicing that virtue of temperance allows us to say, you know what, I want to make sure that all of these things lead me to give greater glory to God and not to glory things that were created by him. What a disservice it would be to place the created things above the creator, right? So as we practice temperance this month, let's force ourselves to say no to some things. Let's force ourselves to say, I'm going to be excited by the ability to tell my body no. Because in that, you get to enjoy things in their proper order, but also we make sure that we put God in his proper place.